Hi YouTube! I'm working on changing that intro. We are embarking on a journey today. What that journey may be, I will tell you. And this should be very interesting, and I'm actually really scared for myself. Speaking of which, I need to grab myself a mirror. We are going to attempt to do a full face of makeup because a girly is trying to dabble in that world, okay? And we've been there before. We've tried it. We didn't like it. I want to practice and get better. So if you don't practice to get better, you're never gonna get better. So now a lot of this stuff is old, but a lot of it is new. Like I just got this Peanuts little Snoopy beauty blender from an advent calendar. I've had a couple of beauty advent calendars. Like this is just makeup wipes. These are I've had these since college, okay? They're probably expired. I needed to buy new ones, but Dollar General did not have any. So we're just using the kind of dried out ones. Sue me. Anywho, we have those. I have a highlighter, some eyeshadow. I have this eyeshadow palette from ColourPop that I bought last year for no reason, but hey, I have her. I have this eyeshadow palette that my friend gave me when I was in high school. I think this is the only makeup I kept when I moved out of my dad's house. But she's just too cute to get rid of, so we kept her. That I only have eyeshadow brushes. Like every single makeup brush I have is eyeshadow brushes, so we're gonna have to figure something out. I might have to sacrifice one of these brushes to blush or something. In the meantime, while I work on figuring out what I'm going to do. Like I have lipsticks. These ones are like, they look like cigarettes. I got these as a sample from TikTok shop. But then I also have all these like little minis that I was given in my advent calendars. So I've got like, these are all matte lipsticks. Like I've got a fucking Kylie Jenner one. Another Peanuts one. This is a lip oil. I have a little mini, I didn't buy I didn't buy mascara because this came with one. I'm probably gonna buy one, but we just bought a few things because the girl is broke. Like this one looks a little crusty. To me, she looks crusty. I did have to buy a few things. So I got, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. And this is in the shade Light Beige. I don't even know if it's the right skin color for me, so that's a great start. Also, is this supposed to have a brush on it? Or no? Am I just supposed to pour this out onto my sponge? Because I thought this was supposed to have a brush on it. The Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Fair Pale. I did not really take a look into that, so I don't know if this is even the right shade for me either. It'd help if I showed you guys this too. I was too busy looking at the concealer. Sorry, that's my bad. This has a brush on it though. I don't even know if this is good concealer. I just needed concealer. I've never used concealer in my life. The only blush I could find at Dollar General was the LA Colors Blush Up Cheek and Lip Cream. So this is like a liquid blush, which I didn't necessarily want. But like, what's a girly to do when Dollar General is the closest store to you, you know? Like, you kind of have no option. I've had since high school. I bought this during the pandemic. This is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Neutral Brown, which I would purchase. I would buy this again, for sure. I just haven't used all of it, even throughout my 4 years of college. Anyhow, we're gonna try the Smashbox Photo Finish. I actually just got this from my advent calendar today. We're gonna use this for the best. So, fingers crossed. But also Smashbox is like a good brand. So if I like this, I'll just buy it again. If I actually get into this. We'll see. You know what I also didn't think about is I'm gonna have to wash my hands. Like my hands already feel gross and dirty and nasty, so I hate that for me. Yeah, I feel like I was supposed to use a brush to rub that in. Let me go wash my hands. We are now going to put on my foundation. So this is it. I don't even know if it's the right shade for me, but we are just going to hop right into it. So, apparently we're just gonna pour it onto this because that's what I have. They didn't really give me any guidance on that, so thing out here too. When I dabbled in makeup years ago, literally in high school, that was the last time I ever dabbled in like trying a full face of makeup. I used to apply too much, and that was my big issue. Also, I think my foundation might have been too light for me, which could have been a big issue, but that kind of played in part with the fact that I grew up with 3 brothers, and I lived in a house with my 3 brothers and my dad, and so like when I went out shopping for like girly things, I was rushed. Like I did not have time to do anything. I wanted to dabble in makeup. My dad told me, okay, go to the makeup aisle, and he stood in some random ass aisle waiting for me to be finished. And apparently I took too long, so that was an issue for everyone. And I was like, guys, you need time to pick these things out. Like, I was probably 13, 14 years old. Like, I didn't know what I was looking for or anything. And I'm like, you're really gonna sit here and act like I know what I'm doing? Like, the fuck? I know you guys don't know what you're doing either. Like, you can't help me, but I'm like, goddamn, like, relax a little, please. We are going to put on my concealer. Which I think concealer just goes under the eyes and shit. I don't know. I think. Isn't concealer just an under eye thing? Chat, help me. Okay. Like, I feel like that looks really light in comparison to everything else I've put on already. Maybe I did pick out the right combo. Maybe I did. Ew, look at the close-up. I'd be looking like cake. It's kind of gross. This actually mortifies me, and I guess I'm gonna have to blend it out with my beauty blender because I don't have any other option. And blush has always, oh my god, I feel like that's a lot. Blush has always been a weak point for me, so I don't know what's gonna happen with this, but wish me luck. Oh, I hate it already. Okay, this side I applied way less, so. The only highlighter I have at the moment is the Peanuts X Pro Fusion. I have to get this open. Peanuts X Pro Fusion, What Christmas is All About pressed highlighter from my advent calendar that I opened on my TikTok. We're gonna use a eyeshadow brush because I don't have any other option. And then I know you're supposed to technically put it on like your nose and stuff too. You know, whatever. That's what we got. Okay. Brush out the eyebrows. We're going to take the other, like the pencil side, and fill in the gaps. Okay. It probably doesn't match at all, but you know what? I don't care. eyeshadow on. I want to try and make sure y'all can like see this while I'm doing it, of course. I'm going to try out, I have the MAC Fix Plus setting spray. We are going to put it on my face, and that's going to be my setting spray moment. Granted, I probably shouldn't have done that because that mascara is fresh. Okay. If I like this or not. And then it doesn't look bad on camera right now. Like from here, it kind of looks cute. It looks fun. Doesn't look terrible in the mirror either, maybe. So maybe I just needed to be a little bit older, a little bit more mature to use makeup. Smooth whip, I think. Okay, it is on. That was probably one of the last times I ever wore like a full face of makeup because I was embarrassed. Respectfully, disrespectfully, I don't know, whatever you'd like to call it. But what do we think? Do we like, do we dislike? Like bronzer to help a little bit, but I didn't think about getting any of that. I definitely do think I got good shades on these. For beginner, concealer and foundation from Dollar General, I will take it. But I did do Maybelline because Maybelline is a like well-known like Ulta, Sephora kind of brand. To remove this now because I am not wearing this this get up all day. Not doing it. No, I have places to be, and I do not need anyone roasting me in person for this, because if it is actually bad, I don't want to hear it from anybody. So you know, it is actually a little bit funny that I put setting spray on fully knowing I was going to take it off, but you know, I'm also like content. Not that I'm like, oh, I look perfect without makeup, but I've kind of come to terms with how I look without makeup, and I've realized that like honestly I'm really not. I'm not hideous, you know? So thank you for joining me on this makeup journey of sorts. I'm still very much in my I might come back to YouTube phase, so I appreciate any amount of views that I get because I'm not out here like promoting it on my Snapchat stories or my Instagram stories. It's just a little like down low kind of thing that I'm doing for funsies, and I don't really care what anyone says, you know? That's what I got. Also, I've been sitting here the whole time with my Celsius and not drinking it. Like, be so serious. Anyhow, yeah, that's what I got. It's Sunday, so go Bills. And yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Question mark. Bye.